Hello everyone, sharing with you the fourth tip for the 7 C's of communication with you. And this is the importance of being concise. As a sender, one has to ensure that the messages which are sent are concise in nature and not lengthy. But many a times it so happens that we end up writing long messages. When we write messages which are long, it has two implications. Number one, a lot of time of the sender and the receiver is wasted, and in the bargain, they also lose out on their productivity. How does a message not remain concise and end up becoming lengthy? When we start using filler words. I will just share a couple of filler words with you, which increase the length of our message. They are, I mean, I think. For instance, basically, so, then, but, and. If we are not using any of these words, we end up using a comma to make the message very long. I hope my audience is sitting with their slip pad and pen ready. If not, kindly pause the video for a moment. Do get one. I have a small little activity planned for you in this video. Let's do it together. This is an email which has been written by Rubina to Nidhi. I read the email. I think we need to talk about the CSR campaign. I mean the one we need to do as a quarterly exercise. I think it is a great way of enhancing our brand image. Basically, it would be a visit to the orphanage, but we can sort of do other things also. For instance, we could take the kids for a short trip to nearby park, or we could go to the zoo, which is also close by. Let us meet and discuss this tomorrow morning. Regards, Rubina. I pause for a moment and give you time to go through the mail again. You can either document it in your slip pad. Alternatively, you stay connected with me on the video, and while I am decoding it, kindly pay attention, and once the video is over, you could try practicing it with a similar activity. If you see the length of the message, and if I start counting the lines, there are 6 lines. The message could have been written in a shorter way also. But we have used a lot of filler words in this. Let's identify them together. I mean, I think, basically, but, for instance, or, I repeat, I mean, I think, basically, but, for instance, or. And if you count these words, there are 6 filler words used in this email. Let's compare it with the concise version now. Again, the mail is written by Rubina to Nidhi. Hi Nidhi, I need to discuss the quarterly CSR campaign with you. Let us take the kids out this time to a nearby park or zoo instead of visiting an orphanage. This will enhance our brand image. We'll talk in detail tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. at my room. Regards, Rubina. Now, if you compare this email with the previous one, have a look at this. This mail was complete in 6 lines with 6 filler words. This mail is complete with 3 lines with no filler words. And if you are looking at this mail carefully, there is one stark difference as compared to the previous one. Yes, you've guessed it right. This mail is closed with a specific time and the venue for the meeting. It says, we'll talk in detail tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. The time is being specified. At my room. My room means Rubina's room. And this mail says, let us meet and discuss this tomorrow morning. The time is not specified. The venue is not specified. It's open-ended. So what would this mean? This would mean that the receiver may have to get back to the sender for clarification. So, what do we get in a nutshell? In this video, there are 3 things which are coming as a learning. Number 1, the mail has to be to the point. Number 2, it has to be accurate. And number 3, it has to be concise. With these 3 learnings, I am closing for the day. I'll meet you next time again with another activity and another tip of the 7 C's of communication. So much for now. Thank you very much.